What's going on, guys? Brandon here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. We have your March 2020 real estate market update for Genesee County. Let's jump right into it. I know it's been a crazy time for everybody, but hang in there. Times will get better, right? This too shall pass. So let's jump right into this, see what we have going on. Like I said, we're going to bring this to you come hell or high water. We're going to bring this to you whether we're at the office, whether we're at home, wherever it is. We're going to bring this to you so you have the most up-to-date stats possible. The most interesting stuff is going to be the next month or two, though, and going forward. So March, days on market. We have two things here. We always put 3 years of data. That way you can see exactly what's going on and see a trend. And then we have the month in arrears. That way you can see what's going on here. So got to denote that actually. So we have March. So that way we have all the data. It's no longer the month is closed up. We've got it. So let's jump right into it. Days on market. 57 days on market. 2 years ago, 61 days last year, and 66 this year. So things were increasing gradually, and kind of seen that as a trend lately. Active 964 2 years ago, 677 last year, and 678. So about the same as last year with number of active homes when that data was taken. Remember, it's a one-day sample. Months inventory is at the rate homes are selling. How long would it take to sell every last home if no new homes came on the market? And just give you context, we have, and we always kind of do this, 1 to 3 months is a seller's market, 4 to 6 is a balanced market, and then 7 plus, wow, that's a great plus sign right there, is a buyer's market, meaning there are way more homes in the market than there are buyers. So that gives you an idea of where we're at. We're still in a seller's market. We'll see going forward what happens here, but we were as of really the end of March and early April. New homes in the market. This is the new listings that actually came onto the market. 618 2 years ago, 586 last year, and down to 470 this year. So, at the end of this month, we're starting to see some of these statistics kind of trail off, really because the last couple of weeks of March. So obviously that was the hardest hit time for the markets. People are scared, not knowing what's going on. So we are seeing a dip in some of these things. Obviously things sitting on the market longer. People were actively trying to figure out what in the world was going on. Less homes came in the market. Price per square foot was going up. So homes that were selling were still getting top dollar throughout most of the month, because we had 85 2 years ago, 89 last year, and then up to 94 this past March. So again, we'll see in the next coming months, but it was still trending up as of the end of March. And then number of sold. This is actually people signing their name on the dotted line, actually selling or purchasing a house or selling a house. 386 2 years ago, 489 last year, and then back down to 379 this year. And again, that number shouldn't have changed all that much, just because this was already stuff that was coming from the month prior and closing. So again, very interesting numbers here, kind of all over the board, but we are starting to see that trend downward. And again, the trend is your friend. This is the most important thing to know when you're going into any market, right? And when you're trying to make decisions on probably most people's biggest investment they're going to make. And remember, it's not the biggest asset you have, because it's a liability. Your primary home, unless you're getting rent on it and someone's paying you money every single month and it's covering your expenses, obviously, then it's a liability. So the biggest investment most people have is their primary home. So we have to know what we're working with in order to make decisions possible. So I appreciate you guys tuning in these times, and I know it's just crazy time for everybody, but I really appreciate it. Getting the info, getting in, getting out, trying to make it as quick as possible. That way we can get the info we need and leave. If you're on the podcast, go to @LegacyGroupMI to go to our Facebook or YouTube channel to go comment there, question there, and we'll answer those. We appreciate your time, your energy. It's the most important thing we have, guys, and we appreciate it more than you know. So we'll see you on the next one. We have our other 4 updates. If you're in the other counties, go check those out, and in the Metro Detroit area, and we'll see you on the next one.